to go home.
Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy Al Bills.
And it's your boy Knox.
Putting in Work presents We in the Kitchen. You know what it is, man. Episode 12, part 2, season finale.
Mm-hmm.
I got my boy Knox here. You know, hey, man, we in the kitchen, we cooking.
Yes, we is.
You dig me?
Season finale.
Hey, man, you know what it is. Blenders editions and all that, man. Season 3 coming soon.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be having some guests there. You know what I mean? Shout out to Total Define, man. Find us there. Tap in. Like, subscribe, share, comment.
And don't forget to hit that notification bell.
And when you hit that bell, we appear.
Voila.
What's good, Knox?
I'm good, man. I'm hammered. Matter of fact, I'm sledgehammer.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? I'm feeling good, man.
Oh yeah, if you say you feeling like sledgehammer, oh okay.
Yo, it's countdown time, man. You know, countdown. You know what I mean?
Oh man, I see you representing the Phillies.
Oh yeah,
you know
man.
What I mean?
You know,
nice fit.
Y'all need me to get up. Y'all already know this is Scorpio Joint. Y'all already know what it is.
Yeah, he on one.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
He hit number 50 Tuesday night.
He about to be MVP. You know what I mean? So, you know, hey man, it's the first week of football. We went through the first week. We've seen a lot of things that happened during the first week.
Mm-hmm.
Starting off with your boys.
Yeah.
Against the Cowboys. You know what I mean? The Birds versus the Cowboys. Then the first play of the game, you know, Jalen Carter got kicked out for spitting on Dak. You know, days later they found him 52.
Yeah, that does his game check.
They said he's not going to serve any suspension. They said the first game they're going to make that as he served his 1 game suspension because he didn't play.
It's
how
like
you
prison,
feel about that?
It's like prison time served.
Yeah, you know what I mean. They said, look, man,
that's how they looking at it. Time served.
I mean, I didn't think he should have got suspended anyway. You know what I mean? Fine him, cool, boom. It was, you know, heat of the moment, division game, shit talking. You know, they try to say Dak will spit on him. That's the perception.
Well, from what Dak said, even though you know he ain't on my squad, I kind of believe him. Like if he's spitting, because I had a situation before. It was due with some chicken wings, and some people would say that you're going in their direction when you're not. So that you know, I took it from my experience. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, one time some boy standing over there, I'm throwing the chicken bones like right here in the street. He told me, "Yo, you almost hit me." Now you just want something to say, so you must want to do something.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know,
on that tip, and look, I didn't think that was what they showed. Didn't show that Dak was spitting on Jalen. He spit though towards his direction. But it's more like if me and you walking, we just and keep it moving on that tip. It wasn't like nigga on some Tupac shit.
Yeah.
He wasn't Tupacing it.
Hey man, he wasn't Tupac.
You know, Tupac known for spitting on a motherfucker on the camera, all types of shit. You know, he ain't give a fuck.
Yeah, he was cutting Dookie.
But with Jalen was on some Tupac shit.
Yeah, he might be a Pac fan. You know what I mean? He only 24. Pac was 24. I think Pac was what 24 when he got killed, when he died. I think it's like 24, 25.
Yeah, 25, something like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, he got fined $52K, man. That's a hefty check. I mean, that's a hefty check, man.
Hey, listen, they said you ain't gonna do no time. I mean, well, you did the time, but you know what I mean. No time like everybody thought he should have got.
Yeah.
But they said we gonna hit you in your pockets because you know young boys like their money.
Yeah.
Plus, he ain't like he's still on his rookie contract.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, so that 52 is like almost like
is everything. If
like
he was
100-something grand,
I'm pretty sure he was stacking enough to be like, okay, I can eat that. Hopefully,
we don't know.
Yeah,
we don't know.
No, we don't.
We don't know.
You know what I mean? But yeah, man, Eagles end up winning that game. It was a good game, a close game. I think if CD Lamb would have caught those passes, it would have looked very different for the Eagles. How you feel with the offense? of the Eagles?
I mean, it's early, and right now we looking a little bit kind of vanilla.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
It
you gotta spice it up, but not say that
yeah.
they're not. But I mean, this is the ball
Right.
first game.
Yeah.
They didn't play in the preseason. A new offensive coordinator.
Uh-huh.
So we gonna I mean we shall see. You know
Okay.
what I mean?
Yeah. But what you think about the first game with the offense? Like did you expect AJ to have that type of game or Jalen have that type of game?
Uh, I never expect AJ Brown to have a 1 catch 8 yard game.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, it wasn't like he wasn't going to other players.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Dotson was eating. I mean,
Uh-huh.
Goddard was eating.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Jalen was spreading the ball.
Right. He threw it to who was open.
Right. Don't forget Smith. With Smith, he had a couple John, but Smith ain't had no big game neither.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Those are the two best receivers that he has. But
okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We'll see
Yeah.
how my man
Monday night
put something together to get them open.
Well, yeah, it's new offensive coordinator. You know what I mean? We'll see. Just like Knox said, it's the first week, man. Everybody getting the rust knocked off and shit like that. You know what I mean? And we'll see what's going on in week 2. You know? Hey, man, we got a surprise game though. I think we owe an apology. Well, I do. To a guy who I said who was a bum.
Who that?
Daniel Jones.
This week.
He got.
Because don't forget he comes from our division, and he have a real good game. And then the next week, come on, don't forget.
Well,
he come from the Giants.
We talking about week 1,
right? I said this week.
Yeah. So because we leading up to week 2, but in week 1, he showed the world that the Giants don't know what the fuck they doing. Oh, get the they don't like the ball, like bootleg to the Bull Warren, who came from Penn State, the tight end. You know what I mean? I wish we had the draft. You know what I mean?
Y'all would have picked him up.
Oh my god, kid! Yo,
because he's young, he's nice. Yeah,
he's nice. Yeah, I mean, he got.
You know what though?
He got busy.
I was about to say the Giants, but it's like certain people, certain like scouts know how to grab a tight end.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I think you know what I mean. The Eagles been doing a pretty good job. I mean, from Brett Selleck and you know what I mean, and people like that. We had one. You know what I'm saying? And I look at other teams, and I'm like, damn.
But listen to this. Listen to this though. With that tight end, he was 22 for 29, 272 yards, 9.4 average, and 1 TD. That ain't bad for a first game. Only 1 sack, 10 yards.
On a new team.
You know what I mean?
On a new team.
They was bootlegging. You know what I mean? Warren had T. Warren had 9 targets, 7 receptions, 76 yards, average 11 yards. He ain't had no Teddy, but damn, he was motherfucking effective.
He was moving.
Yeah,
he's moving them chains.
He was effective out there. The guy out there, man. Michael Pittman had. I was going to draft him in my fantasy, and I passed up on him. He had 8 targets, 6 receptions, 80 yards, and a Teddy, 13-yard average.
Okay, he
you know what I mean? But that kind of surprised me for both teams though too, because then I look at Miami because I think we all had Miami winning, and
right, and
they only put up 8 points. So not only that Indianapolis was scoring the ball because they put up 33, they was playing defense out that motherfucker too.
We all picked Miami, or one of us did. I know I picked Miami. You did. He did.
Hey T, if you got to run the tape on this one right here, you know what I mean? And see who who everybody picked on this joint. You know what I mean?
No, I think we all pick Miami.
Yeah.
I think because I remember shout out to E Dub. He said, "Look, I ain't got no confidence in Daniel Jones." He said, "I'm going with Miami."
And we up here
because you think you would
I called
take
him a
Tua
bum.
over Daniel Jones. You know what I'm saying?
And look, what do that say about Anthony Richardson?
Listen, if this continue, they gonna try to get something for him.
Look, he keep getting injured. I hear he's not even involved. His you know his mind might not be football.
And you know what? If Daniel Jones continue to do what he's doing, you know what's gonna hurt Anthony Richardson too.
It's over.
Daniel Jones is still young.
Yeah,
he's not old.
So what he like? 28?
I don't even know if he's that old.
Nigga look 28
because he came out.
He looked 35.
He came out. I think he came out the 2020 draft, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay,
he was on the pandemic.
Yeah.
Remember?
And look, and he can run
out of Duke. You got drafted out of Duke.
And he can run. So Anthony Richards, man, you got to get back in that
6'5"
jump, man.
Too.
I know you. I watched you play at Florida. I think you was okay at Florida. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say because I like Florida and I watched him. I said okay, and I wanted him to get drafted and stuff because I like this play, but also, I didn't think he was going to be a starter, like a high draft pick.
Okay,
you feel me? He got drafted high. You know what I mean?
Right, and everybody questioned I was like, why did he go that high?
Right, you know what I mean? So, and I always thought like, okay, he was the type of QB like he was going to get drafted, but not he was to me wasn't the first round draft.
Right, and maybe you was hoping maybe he might overachieve.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying.
But the injuries is fucking him. I mean, not take care of himself, but I think that's part of his game. I think he gets himself fucked up because he likes to move around, run, or try to run too. But you gotta toss that pill.
And another thing,
you know what I mean? Because
we done seen him have good games though.
Yes,
we know he got it in him.
Yeah. But you got to pass the ball. You feel me? You got a good
running back over there.
Yeah,
you got a good running back over Jonathan Taylor. You got a good running back over there.
Yeah,
didn't he lead the league in rushing like 3 years ago?
Yep.
When Carson was over there.
Shit, he got busy last season.
Yeah, but the 3 years ago he was really on one.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's when they made the playoff. We like it wasn't his fault. That was Carson.
Yeah, right. How about it?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, bump.
He's no. I don't know how he keep getting jobs. Okay.
He on somebody back. I think it's it might be the Vikings. I think he's on the Vikings as a backup. And this is a good segue because with the Vikings, JJ McCarthy.
You want to talk about that?
Ooh, what you think about that, my brother?
Listen, man. All I'm
gonna say, he got dog in.
Listen, the first 3 quarters,
I thought it was
over. He looking like he couldn't be a quarterback in his league, and then he go in there and cutting hammers, man. Like, and it's like, yo, and I like what Kevin McConnell said. He like, I told him at halftime, you gonna bring us back and win this game. Yeah. When you play like that, and your coach tell you like, okay, you really believe in me, man. Let me go out there and let them know, like,
I'm one of them.
But he's come from a winning pedigree, and he was under Harbaugh.
Yes.
So you know how great he is with quarterbacks. He brings the best out of his quarterbacks.
And they already playing in an NFL style offense.
Exactly.
So now
that's what he brought.
So now your familiarity
with that to Michigan.
Yeah. So now when you get into the league, it's like it's a piece of work. I'm on one. You know what I mean? I know how to read the plays. I'm not. You
I just got to get it together.
Book. Yeah.
And then it's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? You know who you got to throw to?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. That takes a whole lot.
Use that motherfucker because in the beginning he really wasn't getting. He wasn't really getting the ball like that neither. You know what I mean? So, but what do you think about that game?
Listen,
who lost the game? Was it Caleb or was it the defense of the Bears?
All right, it's a combination of both because they both.
Please elaborate.
not even not just the defense lost the lead, but your quarterback will lose the lead too, because he ain't putting no points on the board like he was. He was moving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like the plays that Caleb should have made, he didn't. The plays that McCarthy should have made, he made.
Yeah.
And he's a rookie.
Yeah.
First ever start.
Yeah. Well,
you know what I mean?
Technically, he still could be considered a rookie, but this is second year. He was hurt last year.
You can look for the sidelines and all that. When it's nothing like being out there.
Yeah.
Don't forget, he didn't even get. He got hurt in the preseason.
Yeah.
So he didn't really get.
That's what I'm
training
talking about.
Camp, he rehab.
Right.
So you got to give that young man credit, man.
Yeah.
But when you come from a winning program, that helps you.
But the lad came from one too. Shit, he had Cliff Kingsbury as the offensive
yeah, but he ain't win
strategy. I forgot.
He didn't win no national title.
He had Lane Kiffin.
Yeah, that's all. He ain't win no national title.
Yeah.
McCarthy did.
Yeah.
He knows when them lights get bright.
Right. Facts. Right. So what do you think? What do you think Caleb is doing wrong?
Truthfully,
or not doing at all. You know what I mean?
Some players so far in his career, I'm not gonna say his whole career, but I'm going from what I've seen so far. He doesn't have a winning and clutch pedigree in him yet.
Okay.
That shows, because look at how many close games they lost last year.
Yeah.
And it's like deja vu. Even with this. You got some people saying, "Oh, you know what I mean?"
Yeah.
I think he met his match. Like he normally, turns oranges into grays.
He lost to a team that also was drafted high. Now, JJ McCartney made that list, but prior to that was Jaden Daniels and Bo Nix. So now JJ McCartney that Caleb and his team has lost to. Those teams, it looks like those teams made the right move. I mean, you got the good old Ben Johnson over there.
Yeah. So far though, it's truthfully, Ben have his hands full. Because another thing, he's not, and I mean, he's not Jared Goff.
Right.
Jared Goff already was a veteran, been to a Super Bowl, lost, but been to the big game.
Right.
So when you know what I mean,
he know what that feel like.
Yeah, like Caleb,
he a little more seasoned.
Yeah, man. Listen, Caleb just salt.
Right.
He's just salt right now. You know what I mean? He ain't onion powder. He ain't garlic powder.
Yeah.
He ain't
no lemon powder.
He ain't no paprika or nothing right now.
No. Seasoning salt.
He got a long way to go.
He the white salt, the table salt.
Yeah, the cheap salt. Yeah, the cheap joint with the umbrella.
The Morton.
On the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't that shit is you use that to gargle.
Exactly.
When your throat sore.
Exactly. When you feeling some pain.
Yeah.
And trust me, Ben Johnson feeling some pain right now. He feeling some pain.
Hey man, and then that defense got to play a little bit better, man, because I think the Giants front office did a good job in drafting of what we see as, because it's still week one, you know what I mean, but what we see as good players to help that franchise improve. They do start with the QB. I think he a dog, but he gotta get out his own way. He be tripping over his own feet for real.
Yeah, like he got two left foot, man.
Yeah, so it's like, yo, once you get your
two left feet.
Yeah, once you get comfortable and just, you know what I mean, and that line got a block because he's the franchise QB.
But we'll definitely see what he does this week.
You know,
because they're on the road, right?
Yeah. So shout out to the Vikings, JJ McCartney, Coach McDonald,
McCarthy.
Sorry, Paul McCarthy. Yeah. My bad, y'all. Real quick, the Commanders running back rookie Bill Krosky, Merritt Bill. You know what I mean? Has won Rookie of the Week with an outstanding play. I knew he was gonna be nice.
But you already said he's one of them.
Yeah, yeah.
You already said that.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
And it shows I know what I'm talking about.
Sometimes.
I know what I be talking about, y'all. I just don't be talking shit. You know what I mean? I do be talking shit. But
well,
I
he
be
does
knowing
a
what I
lot.
be talking about.
He does a lot, trust me.
But I know what I'm talking about.
I get them DMs, trust me. On Instagram, that boy, man.
Oh, get the.
I thought that boy worked from a news column, man. For real. I'm like that. And he got 3 accounts in the same stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, is he tripling up? Like triple jack? That. Man.
Oh shit. No, but look, man, shout out to Bill, man. Rookie running back we drafted from Arizona. And it's crazy because he has not played in his final year. So he never played for Arizona. You know what I mean? He actually just played on the practice squad. So for him to get drafted and do what he do, but he has played prior to that with
SMU.
SMU. He played with them and got crazy and shit. And then he transferred. But they had the COVID year, so they get another year. But because he ran out of eligibility, he wasn't eligible to play. He just could practice and shit. You know what I mean?
So like you're doing your homework on it.
You already know, man. You
You
know what I
am.
mean? I'm on one. Oh, get the yo, man. We got some good college games coming up. Ooh, you know what team I'm surprised with so far, and this gonna be the first one because we're gonna do the predictions on these right here, on these games right here. Not all of them, just these right here. When you hear them, right? So Temple is 2-0, and they face Oklahoma.
Oh boy.
I think it's ranked 16.
Yeah, that might be where the luxury stop.
I don't know, man. They might rank after this one. They from what I'm hearing, right? Because I see the record, only seeing bits and pieces of their game. You know what I mean? I'll be honest. I have watched this season. I haven't watched a Temple game because when they do come on, I want to watch them. You know what I mean? Because at one point Matt Rule had them moving and shaking. So I like, yeah, it shows that they can do it. You feel me? And it looked good for the city. You know what I mean? Philly, you feel me?
Yeah, because they is definitely not known for no football.
Yeah.
Basketball, I mean,
straight up
from the Eddie Jones, Aaron McKee, Mark Macon, Tim Perry, like them Temple teams. You know what I'm saying? Donald Hodge, Dwayne Caldwell. You know what I mean? But
yeah, that was with Coach Chaney on that. You know what I mean?
oh yeah, he had them boys up 6 a.m.
You feel
practice every morning.
He demanded for them to be good and will be great. And they was always in it. You know what I mean?
And I just want to address something real quick. People might look at me like I'm crazy, but remember when Kobe first came to the league? He wasn't that good of a defensive player.
Yeah.
Who he was backing up?
Eddie Jones.
All right. What Eddie was known for too?
Defense.
You think he ain't like show like schooling?
Absolutely.
Eddie was a somebody.
Absolutely.
No, like
Absolutely.
If Eddie wasn't a somebody, Kobe wouldn't have been backing him up. He did not start until they traded Eddie Jones for Glenn Rice. That's when he started. Just to address that to some people that don't know what they're talking about.
What you mean? Like who wouldn't know that?
A lot of people.
Oh, okay. Damn.
A lot of people. Man, listen. Okay. I walk away for some people, but I'm on camera now, so I'm gonna talk my stuff. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, man. But
watch and learn.
But who you have for that game? You said you kind of said it without saying it, but
I gotta see them beat Oklahoma. When was the last time Temple beat a ranked team? Like, think about it.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
They normally get blown up by the team. No matter what the spread is, normally covers.
Yeah.
So even if they don't win, I just hope that they covered the spread.
Yeah.
Make it respectful. That's all.
Oh shit!
Because I'm tired of seeing, it's like they getting beat with a leather wet belt. They be like bang bang. They just be getting beat.
And and I think they in Philly.
Okay.
They might be playing at at the Lizink. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's where they play.
You feel me? So yeah, you know what I mean. I was trying to look for the spread on that. You
And it's
know what I
probably something
mean?
crazy,
You know what I mean? But
like 3 touchdowns at least.
yeah, I was trying to look for it to see what the spread was for that joint. But yeah, but I got faith in Temple. But you're right, man. I say this. I say it with my heart. I want them to, but they might not just
And
win.
you got to think,
But
I'm
they
like
is
10
saying
minutes
they.
from Temple, like where I grew up at.
Uh
So
huh.
I ain't hating or nothing. If I said I grew up 10 minutes from Temple,
Yeah.
I know about the losses. Trust me, I do. I do.
Oh my God!
When
Look,
we went to Temple, we didn't go for the football game. We went for chicks
uh-huh.
and we went for other stuff.
Yeah.
It went for the football game.
Oh, that was when Broad Street was popping.
Yeah.
You know, you had the Club McDonald's and all that shit.
Yep.
You know
Club
what I
Mick right there. We
mean?
used to go to them dorms too.
And all you need to do is post up on Broad Street.
Yep.
You know. So yeah. So other next game, you got Georgia versus Tennessee.
Listen,
Talk
man.
to me.
Listen, man. I like Georgia,
Talk
but
to
I'm
me.
gonna keep it real. I gotta. I think I'm rocking with them Volunteers.
Oh
They
yeah.
on one. They on one right now.
Oh
They
shit.
on one.
I'm about to tell you the spread right now. I pulled it up. So Oklahoma, uh, mm, they get a plus 22.
I told you it's gonna be like 3 touchdowns or
Mm,
more.
mm,
Yes.
yeah, yeah. Damn.
But a lot of times that don't always mean anything.
It don't. It don't.
Because
But
sometimes Vegas be taking nights off too on the thinking on it when it comes to their thinking cap.
so you want to put some money on that motherfucking game? I bet on 10.
I
That's
I'll
a
I'll, I'll
that's a
put
good bet.
I'll put Temple to cover.
Okay.
I'll put them plus 22.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. This Georgia and Tennessee game. This is only a 4 plus
Yeah,
4.
but I think I'm a rock with Tennessee, the Volunteers on this one.
You fucking with the both of them is 2-0.
From what I seen, I'm rocking with Tennessee because I was kind of skeptical. I know they had everything else, but I was
Uh
skeptical
huh.
about the quarterback, and
Okay.
he's been doing his job.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So Tennessee is ranked 15, Bulldogs 6. You know, I don't I think Georgia always have Tennessee's number, right? If I'm not mistaken.
It just looked different to me. So far, I'm just going from the eye test what I saw.
Okay.
You know what I mean when I
Yeah.
seen. So it's like
Yeah. I like that though. I ain't
I
mad at it.
think I think Tennessee could pull this game off. Like Georgia is not the same Bulldogs from like 2 3 years ago. That's not the
Yeah.
same.
Yeah. I
It's like
mean, yeah.
they don't put fear
Uh-huh.
in people like they did 2 3 years ago. It's different. So I just think Tennessee is confident, and I
Uh-huh.
believe they like, look, it's a new shirt in town, and we about to cut grass. I mean,
Okay.
we shall see.
I like that. I
You know
like
what I
that. Look,
mean?
I ain't even mad at that though because Tennessee is balling. You feel me? They is one of them. So I look, it can go either way with me, and I think that's why they got it as
But Georgia is a good test.
a
It's not the
a
like the
+4
championship
on there.
team,
Yeah,
but it's still a good test. You know what I mean?
yeah. It's a +4. So they calling it close. So it can go either way. I'm saying like this, right?
I'll take Tennessee. Like you say, you take Temple to win. I'll take Tennessee to win.
yeah,
I'll take Tennessee to win, not the cover. I
yeah,
take
yeah,
them to
yeah.
win.
Okay,
I take them to pull off the upset.
I
And
like
for
that.
truthfully, I
Yeah,
don't really think it would be an upset, even if they do win.
for real.
Nah, I don't think so.
Rank number 15 team
Some
beat a number
sometimes they
6.
be cutting hammers with the rankings though. I mean, sometimes they do be cutting hammers. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, I
Uh
don't
huh.
think the talent wise is that much disparity
Uh huh.
as the 15
Okay,
seed and the 6
I
seed.
got what you're saying. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. You think they got better? What do you like better? that you think that is it Tennessee's defense against the Bulldogs' offense, or is it vice versa?
I think the offense can navigate their defense.
Tennessee's.
Yeah, the
Okay.
Tennessee's offense.
Okay.
Let me be specific, y'all. Tennessee's offense
can
navigate the Georgia Bulldogs' defense.
I like that. I ain't mad at that shit. You know what I mean? We got the team you talked about as well before USF
University of South Florida
versus Miami MIA.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you one, and I just want
The
to
Hurricanes, and they ball
real quick. I just want to get Carson Beck over there cutting him. I want to address something because last week made a mistake. Last week we were discussing University of South Florida, and I mistakenly said like we both said Tommy Castellanos. You know what I'm saying, and he's on Florida State,
right?
But Byram Brown is the quarterback. That's the quarterback that he was injured all last year, but he was the second one behind JD5 in numbers and in the QB in the country.
Okay.
So he just missed last year, and he was talking trash. You know what I mean? Florida State. And he was like, "Yeah, they ain't this and that," and everybody like, "Oh, he coming off injury. He talking it," and he backed it up. You know what I mean? And shout out to Kels, because Kels like, "Yo, man, you got my man mixed up." I like, I normally don't do that. My bad. But so I totally might as well go to address it and just cover that mistake. But yeah, man. This one is hard to call, man, because when both quarterbacks are on one, and it's like, but I think right now, like me, I think I just trust the Hurricanes defense a little bit more.
Okay. I like them.
You know what I'm
Them
saying?
motherfuckers is balling.
Yeah, man. And it's like
they on another.
It's like
they on another type.
And soon as Cam Ward was, I'm coming out. Carson Beck is like, "Look, I'm out."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm going over here.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Miami, you go. Come on,
Right.
man. And you're gonna finish your college career there. You're gonna get drafted from there.
Right.
That's a program anyway. That's everybody's watching.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And he already played. I mean, he's coming from a program that everybody watching, which
right.
Georgia Bulldogs.
Right.
But now you gotta look
talking
at
about Miami Hurricanes. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta. I mean, Miami just started getting better. Like Georgia had between Georgia, Clemson, Alabama. Those three was always like
right. But we talking about the history of the Hurricanes. They've been very successful.
Oh yeah.
It's been a very successful program. So,
I mean, they've been in the what I mean, I'll say this in the past like 4, maybe 5. How long Cam Ward was over there? Like 2 years?
Because didn't he transfer? He transferred, right?
Because I'm
he
not
started
sure.
somewhere else. I forgot which college. I'm not gonna say it because if I don't know,
it might have been two seasons or something like that. You know what I mean? But I mean, Miami they always the name itself just ring bells. I see what you're saying with that.
But another thing too, the number 1 overall pick comes from that program, and he's a quarterback. So by him being over there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't forget Carson Beck was the one they were saying was going to probably win the Heisman last year.
Right.
He didn't have he didn't really have a good year.
Yeah.
I think something was going on mentally in his head. You know what I mean?
I mean that's right. I mean sometimes a new scenery, you know what I mean, a new atmosphere, a change of perspective. You know what I mean? And then it's like, all right, fuck it, I'm on one. And that's what he is, that boy over there balling. You feel me? Yep. I think USF is having a good year so far, and they pulling off the win. You know what I mean? They are fighting, and I think because they beat the team I like. I like Florida Gators, and they came back and beat us, bro. You know what I mean? So by a field goal and shit. So that right there tell you, and we was ranked. So That I think we were ranked 14.
14? Yeah, something. I know
You
it's
know what
like
I
12,
mean?
14.
We not even ranked no more and shit. You know what I mean? So, but we still want one of them, and we're gonna get to that game. Oh, okay, that's prime time.
Yeah.
But Miami, I'm taking Miami on that one too. They is giving they do have minus 18. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So Miami,
I don't know if they win by that much, but
you
I
know
think
what I
they're
mean?
gonna win.
They might get fucking busy, and they playing in Miami. That shit gonna be that's a game that's gonna be
They sure got. This
popping.
is second home game
That shit gonna be popping.
out of three
And
because they was
and you
home.
see Michael Irvin on the sideline and shit like that. He
Yeah, but don't forget he come from out of there too.
yeah,
You know what I
you
mean?
feel me? So the next game is this is the primetime game, and you got LSU versus Florida. This is the SEC battle.
uh,
You got the Gators
you might not
down. You got the Gator versus the Swamp.
you might not like this, Bill. I gotta go with
You you go- you
the
going with
Tigers,
you,
man.
you going with LSU?
Yeah, I gotta go with the Tigers.
They playing in Florida too, I think.
I
Hold
just
up.
LSU is like they like kind of on one because you don't forget they was up there too, and then they took a couple seasons off where they were just
Uh huh.
mediocre. I think this year they want to prove
Look, this
that they
game is
belong.
look. This game is a -7.
Okay.
This gonna be one of them. But we are playing down in the Bayou. This is a SEC battle. These
Conference
motherfuckers is
battle.
going and it's on prime time, so you know what type of atmosphere this shit is going to be. I think LSU has beaten us. I think the last couple years. You know what I mean? It's been some dog fights. You know what I mean? And that's our rivalry. One of
Hmm.
them. You feel me? So now it's like, oh, it's just gonna be one of them, man. I like this. I like this game, and you already know who I'm picking. You know what I mean? Knox got LSU. I got the Gators. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Yeah, we're gonna knock them right off.
See, then neither one of my team. If my team, then it'd be different. If I was picking my team, my team, man.
Who you take?
Oh, I'm an Ohio State Buckeye fan, man.
Oh shit, you like Ohio State?
Yeah, I like Ohio State, man. Got
Oh,
some people come out of there, bro.
oh shit.
Produce some real good players, man. That's why I was like, dang, when Zeke went over, I'm like, dang, because
Yeah.
I'm a Buck.
Uh
I'm like, dang, he went over there. You know what I
huh.
mean? One thing I don't like, my people from my college team to go to a team that a rivalry that I'm not
Yeah.
rocking with. I almost don't like him like that no more. I'm a real big Matthew Golden fan. Now he over there
hmm
with Green Bay. I'm like, oh
So you was a Terry McLaurin fan.
man. Yeah.
That's good to know. Good shit.
You got into a heated discussion. I said pay him. You try to come up with all these
Oh
excuses. I
yeah,
said pay him.
yeah.
Come on, man. You gotta pay him. You gotta pay a Buckeye, brother. No
I
matter where
already,
he go.
I already knew we was gonna pay him. Yeah, I mean, it was just a matter of time. We made some
It
moves.
shouldn't have took that long.
Sometime
Not
business
your
is
number one
business.
receiver. That's all I'm saying.
Business is business, man.
Yeah.
Everybody gonna get their check.
Yeah.
You just, you know what I mean? Patience is
Sometimes
virtue.
people want they check early.
Go get them.
You know what I mean? You want to catch it for the bank clue.
Go get them. So that's our picks for college this week. You know what I mean? We're gonna have more of those. Um, we're gonna pick about four teams. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I ain't worrying
Knocks and
about Buckeye.
everything.
We gonna win anyway. We ain't got to bring it up. They
And,
gonna win.
and and I ain't think they ain't playing anybody that's like. I think y'all gonna whoop up on them motherfuckers because the Buckeyes, y'all motherfuckers ball. Y'all always be having a good. Y'all produce a lot of good wide receivers.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Y'all wide receivers pull it's like a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be like, God damn,
My
this
man
this
coming out this year too.
everybody coming
Please,
over.
Jeremiah Smith, don't go nowhere. Just go somewhere that I don't
Mm.
like. Please don't. Please.
Hey, look, man, we got the fight coming up this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big fight.
Let's talk about it.
Canelo
I'm rolling
versus
with my
Crawford.
man. I'm rolling with my
Canelo
man.
versus Crawford.
I'm rolling with my man.
Hey, yo, man, this is gonna be a goodie. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Um, Crawford moving up in weight.
Mm-hmm.
to fight Canelo. So now he's in Canelo's world. But I think that just made Crawford even more stronger.
Well, there was a column that I came across, and it was saying that he was sparring at that weight for like 2 years.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And,
Mm.
and people that size.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So if you're doing, it's not like
So
he
he
just
ready.
coming in.
Yeah.
But you know one thing I like about Bud that separates him from a lot of great fighters that I like
What's that?
up here.
Yeah, he's smart. Yes, he is.
He's very intelligent
Yes, he
and
is.
he's slick and he's savvy.
Uh-huh.
That's what I'm giving him. I just think he's going to catch Canelo slipping,
Mm.
and he gonna get it.
Has anyone caught Canelo slipping before? Maybe Floyd, but I don't know. Like Floyd,
Oh,
Floyd,
Floyd just outclassed him.
yeah,
That's something different.
Floyd was clean with his, but like,
Yeah.
has anyone really catch Canelo? I don't think nobody ever caught Canelo.
Well, it's like I said, he ain't been
Who
in there
who?
with Terrence Crawford.
Let's think about who hurt Canelo.
Triple G had him hurt.
Yes, yeah,
Triple G had him hurt.
yes, yes,
He had him
yes,
hurt, and
yes,
Triple G was that bull.
yeah,
But then again, Triple G had to move down.
uh-huh,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So it's
yeah,
like
yeah,
it. Stop always
yeah,
wanting the weight to be your advantage, man.
yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? But
You talking about Canelo, right?
right, but
Yeah,
he could
yeah,
call
yeah,
the
yeah.
shots right now. But you wasn't a shot caller
Yeah,
when you went in
because
there with Floyd. You was no
he
shot
the
caller at
oh
all.
no because Floyd draw all that shit. He the
Now
big man.
he's the one
Yeah,
right now.
yeah. He can have it his way. Bird King.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? That's Canelo's rules. He's bringing in most of the viewership. You know what I mean? So he has a higher demand and shit like that.
And don't even talk. Don't even let us get started on the purse, the bread.
Yeah.
That's a very big disparity.
Well, yeah, because I
He
mean,
making over. He making a
uh, uh,
hundred more, 100 more than him, man.
yeah, he making 100,
150 and he
150,
getting 50.
and he getting 50. Yeah,
That's the other
yeah,
reason I want you to tear his behind up.
yeah. This will help that. If he win,
A whole lot.
let's just say he do hurt him. That'll help that
If he
bad.
if he put something on
His
him,
person. So you got to look at it like this. This is Crawford's opportunity to make his bag bigger.
and is also see this is the month. If Floyd wasn't fighting, of course, this is like Mexican. Was that the holiday month? So
I don't know.
they always fight. There's always be Mexican and Puerto Rican fighting
Okay.
around in September, like most in September.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So
I ain't
now,
know I ain't know
no,
that.
it's been like that,
Okay.
and it's like Mexican. It's like
Well, who fought
they holiday
last year?
last year in September. Wasn't it Crawford? Oh no, that was July. That was July. Yeah, that was July. It really ain't been no real big
Knocks out
fights
here
like
cutting
that.
Dookie.
No. They fought in July. No. I don't. No, I ain't cutting hammer. I'm just want to be precise with it. So I already cut grass last week. I ain't trying to do that no more. Cut hammer.
If I'm
But
about to say I don't know, Knox. I don't know if you said Mexicans fight every September.
no, it's they like holiday or something, and they always them and Spanish guys like Tito
Uh-huh.
was always fighting like like it always came around that time. You know what I'm saying? So when we done, you look it up, man, because
Yeah,
you
I
kind of
got
think
you.
that I ain't on agree,
No, I
but
got to, man, because this right here is funny. We gonna have some
well,
fun, man.
I've been watching boxing for a long time too,
Oh,
so I
I
know how
already
the
know
stuff
that.
come around the clock.
Oh, I already know that,
You
my
know what I
nigga.
mean? So I was like, oh yeah, it's going to be somebody. I'm surprised, but that's not the big fight. This is the big fight.
Well, because they was looking for Crawford right after he beat Earl Spence. They looking for Crawford to give him the next big fight.
Mm-hmm.
What's the next big fight for Crawford? More than anything, because Canelo been fighting.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But Crawford is like, okay, when is, and he played his hand right though. Him and his team, they waited it out. Yeah. They built the momentum. They called it off once.
About it.
They called it off once, came it back on, called it off. You know what I mean? It was a lot of, they built the momentum up now to be like, oh yeah, now.
No, it is what it is. I'm just gonna go in there and prove to the world that I can beat this.
People want to see it now.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because real bad now.
People was thinking he was kind of like dunking a little bit. I'm like, nah. He ain't scared of him.
Yeah.
You don't get in there with Errol and then you don't do that.
Yeah.
Errol was destroying everybody.
But you know, and they want to blame Earl. I mean, he came off of the injury as far as the car accident.
Shit. I would have loved to see them two fight before that.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, because that shit right there would have been epic. But he still came in, and I don't take nothing away from Spence. You know what I mean? He's still a warrior. You feel me? But it's just that
he ain't quit.
Bud was on some shit. You know what I mean? And Bud hit hard. I mean,
did that Bud come out?
Earl Spence witnessed it, felt it, experienced it. So and you seen his face. This shit was all swollen. He had motherfucking
These are like Martin.
He had two
Tommy
whoppers.
Cut grass.
He had two whoppers hold the lettuce on his motherfucking eye.
He said two whoppers hold the lettuce.
Oh, get the he had that joint. Yo, Bud fucked him up
with a big piece of cheese on it.
Yeah, man. But look, man, we gotta do the predictions, right? For the NFL, right?
Yeah.
Excuse me, y'all, because if you catch me looking, because the game is on, y'all see my squad, who I'm representing.
Yeah, he ain't him.
You know what I mean? So you know we doing the job, but my eyes is like, come on. Oh, I'm doing two things at once. You feel me? But this is how we do it, you know what I mean?
And the way he love these boys, I'm surprised we doing this tonight while they play.
Duty called, man.
I'm surprised.
Hey, man, we putting in work. You dig me?
That boy love it.
We putting in work, you know what I mean? I did try to do it a little earlier, but I said, I forgot I had something to do, you know what I mean? That I couldn't, because I told Teef, I'm like, all right, Teef, what's up with this, you know what I mean? I you know, you probably did a job. I said, all right, let me talk to Knock. And then the door, I said, I can't even do that. So, here we are, you know what I mean? Because we can't, you know what I mean? Hey, man, this is the dream. You feel me?
You know where to find it.
The game gonna be on. You know what I mean? The game's gonna be on, but this is the dream right now. Big man, this is how we gonna roll it. Dig me? We got We in the Kitchen, Green Team, E-Dubs After Dark, Cooking with Correct. Shout out to Keisha Passion for Fashion. You know what I mean? Total Define Entertainment, YouTube channel. You know what I mean?
Cocky K.
You dig me?